Alright, Vine community, here's another one, yet again. This one goes out to all Bathory maniacs. Are there any Bathory maniacs with my viewers? I don't know, I never talked about them. So in the background we are listening to one of their more beloved albums, Requiem. For some reason I hated it when it came out, so René over at Holzbar Metal, he showed that a couple of months ago. So I found a cheap copy of the tape, so I got the tape, and now I don't love the album, but I think it's a cool album, yeah. Besides the drum computer, yeah, I like it. So we're talking about a Bathory tribute. The first Bathory tribute that I got to know was that one. Bathory maniacs will know that. That one came out in 1998 on No Colors Records. And this one has the big hitters in the black metal scene: Marduk, Dark Funeral, Emperor, Lord Belial, Niflheim, yeah, Satyricon, covering Bathory songs. But I'm not gonna talk about that one. As you have seen in the thumbnail, this is a German Bathory tribute sampler. Cheers! Friday night, everything's back to normal. This one is a tribute from the hordes to Bathory, from the underground for the underground, and it looks like that. It has a big ass spine, and I'm gonna show you why. And these are the bands featured on here. Not any known names, just underground stuff from the Netherlands, Italy, Japan, Germany, Brazil, Ireland, Puerto Rico, the Philippines, Hungary, Portugal, US, France. Yeah, that's about it. This compilation is about 50, 100, and 115 minutes long, so it's got plenty of stuff on it. All Bathory cover songs from unknown bands. This one came out in 2004 or 2005, I'm not sure about that. It doesn't say on here. On Black Goat Productions. Yeah, it's not the Yellow Goat, it's the Black Goat. So Black Goat Production is, it's not a record label, it's a production company. It's not even a real production company. It's just a female Bathory fan from Germany called Jeanette Lohmans. Is that Lohhaus? I'm sorry. And she did that Bathory tribute because she is a huge Bathory fan. In the gatefold, that is the German girl with Quorthon somewhere in Stockholm. This is her room, all plastered with Bathory stuff. This is her arm. She's got like Adrian on it, running wild. Thor's hammer, and written Bathory in it. So that is her favorite band. This is the story how she got to know about Bathory, what she likes about them, how she contacted Quorthon, how the meeting went, and the compilation is, can you read that? It's hand numbered with her blood. So limited to 1,000. My copy is 386, written in blood. The vinyl itself. So Bathory are from Sweden. So of course LP1 is a yellow. And the second LP is blue. So blue and yellow are Sweden's colors. Yeah. Wait, this one came out on no colors. Forget it. No, I'm not drunk yet. A friend of mine will witness me when I'm drunk later on. So it has the big spine because this LP comes with a booklet, and that is a huge one. So we've got the track listing in here and a short information about the bands covering Bathory songs and the statements. So a certain member from the band, could be the guitar player, bass player, the drummer, whatever, they wrote why they covered the song they covered and why they love Bathory and what Bathory means to them. And when you read that, this is not corrected. It's just how the musicians wrote it to Jeanette. And you can read when you read these statements, you can make out where the band is from. So Germans write in Dinglish, so German English. The Puerto Ricans has their southern style. Just great to go through. Primordial is probably the best known band, and they covered Total Destruction in a live version. Great. And when I got through the booklet, I listened to that 2 nights ago. I also looked at the logos. So that one already looked a little bit familiar. I didn't know the band name, but the logo looked familiar. Then I listened on and on and on. Then I saw that. Lord, I've never heard of the band. Lord from France. Never heard of them. But the logo looked familiar. Then on the next page, Unholy War. Never heard of them. German band. I don't know them. Logo looks familiar. Got on with that. Nocturnal is on here. Nocturnal is a well-known band here in Germany. Death, thrash, black and thrash, I don't know. Thrash in some kind of form. And they covered Enter the Eternal Fire. Great song. Fun band. Then I saw that. That looked a little bit like the logos I showed you before. Then, already on the next page, again, a logo like that. I know that guy who did all these logos that I showed you. His name is Christoph Speidel. He did the logos for Disaster, German black and thrash band. He did the logo for Emperor. Yeah, he's from Belgium, and he did the logo for my band Repent as well. That's why I got to know that. I've done a stream on the Heavy Metallurgy channel about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, exactly 2 weeks ago. And I've shown that. This is a book called Lord of the Logos. And this is by Christoph Speidel. That is the guy that I'm talking about. And that book, this has no written words in it. It has just logos. Look at that. He did the Wolves in the Throne Room logo as well, or one of them. Look at that. That's why those logos in that LP looked so familiar to me. And he he has a couple of pictures in it because he's inspired by nature or architecture to get inspiration for the logos. Yeah, that is the book. I haven't seen Christoph in, I don't know, 25, 26 years. So there you go. Enthroned, he did the Enthroned logo. Yeah. Okay, that was just a side note. On with the booklet. It does not end here with the bands. We've got photos of Jeanette and her friends. And here is the masterpiece for me. She did a lengthy interview with Quorthon before he died. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages. There she is again. She also has a contribution to the sampler, to the compilation. I'm gonna show you that in a moment. And that is the back. So, pretty worth to check out that compilation. Her band is called Bathory. And she is a big fan of the album Destroyer of Worlds. I haven't heard the album, to be honest. This album is, I don't know, yeah, 28 years old, something like that. 30 years maybe. And she covered the song Bleeding. That is from that album. I haven't heard a Destroyer of Words. Never in my life. I don't know a single track. I don't know a single note of that. But I quite like that track. So, excuse me. So, that was my little hype video for that compilation. I'm sure a lot of you have never heard of that. So, if you are interested, do check it out. That's it. Have a nice weekend. I'm gonna finish a couple of beers. In Germany we have a saying, 6 beers equals a schnitzel. So a piece of meat. 6 beers equals a piece of meat. So I've got a piece of meat in the fridge and 2 beers. You do the math yourself. Until then, have a good weekend. Good night.